Rise and Love family, it is I, xinyourface.com, here at George Fox University, getting ready to go to this Oregon Small Business Startup Conference that they are hosting over here. So no idea if we're gonna have any footage or any coverage whatsoever, but I am here to learn, to network, and to grow. So I want to share what I got going on and figure out how I can build on what I'm doing and innovate and stay ahead of the curve so I can, so we can take over. No, yeah, but let's do it. I'm still waiting for this coffee to kick in. Not sure if I'm ready to people just yet, because yesterday was long and yeah, man, it was just draining. It can be a lot, but I'm back at it again. And then back at it again tomorrow with another Juneteenth celebration. So I will update when I get a chance. Until then, have a great day. The specific work that I do is trying to help youth, especially at-risk youth.
Yeah, I worked with at-risk youth for a long time, and then I also I'm also on my other things that I do. I founded the first LGBTQ youth support group in the state of Oregon, out of Salem. It's running 30 years now, and so we and that's a very at-risk demographic as well. One of the highest suicide rates in the country, and so it's yeah, so I do a lot of stuff on the youth side too. So that's where my passion is.
Very cool. Very cool.
I mean, I love this, but
Yeah.
I
mean, that's very necessary.
This feeds the other stuff.
Yes.
This makes money, and other things don't.
Right. So what is this part? What is this?
So, Where to Eat Guide is so we are a dining directory platform and an advertising platform for restaurants to reach hotel guests at the time that they're checking in to a hotel. And so these racks will literally sit on hotel front desks at all of these brands at over 600 hotels. And they scan a quick QR code, or they can tap our NFC readers, and it'll just give them a quick directory of the top 35 restaurants in that city that we curate.
What's up, Oregon?
So,
I'm really excited about today. A little bit about Washington Valley.
Yeah.
So this is
Marion, Cantaloupe County Economic Development.
We're in 5 cities now: Seattle, Portland, Boise, Napa,
Hey,
and we're getting ready to launch
we want
an additional 5 in the next 2 years.
build our
seems so unique
economy.
because
How do we do
you're
that?
traveling somewhere and
So
you
their
haven't done the
initiative
research
was
ahead of time,
literally
where you're just
work
like,
with
I don't have the time, I don't have the energy, but everybody's got to eat, everybody's got to, it's like, tap. That's really cool.
Spark your mind and reignite your mission. Here's how we're going to pace our entrepreneur race today, utilizing the 10-10-10 approach of marathon runners. First, we run with our heart, purpose, passion, and perseverance. Next, we run with our heads, strategies, skills, questions. Lastly, we run with our hands, the tools, and then application. Everybody, let's get in position. Come on, stand up, stand up, stand up. Let's go, we gotta get in position. Okay. Entrepreneur ecosystem on your mark. Y'all not getting on your mark. There we go, come on, get on your mark. Get set. Ready? Go! Let's run together, y'all. With purpose, with passion, supporting one another. Thank you.
Was there a moment when you thought solid carbon might not work? And what was that all about?
Yeah, I think most entrepreneurs have these ups and downs, hills and valleys, and the valley of despair, or valleys. And so we had an exciting moment earlier this year. At the beginning of the year, we were working with a strategic partner to do a significant investment in the company. We're talking, $2 to $3 million, and at the same time, we had this for us, small company, 3 years old, large federal grant that we've been selected for, a $3 million grant. And then immediately after we were notified of our selection, we were notified it was put on hold. So a little bit of a time to say, okay, let's reorganize, pivot. And so we focused our business plan to say, hey, let's do the minimum raise and the minimum viable production facility that we could do just to get into the market and start selling. And so that actually turned out to be a gift to us to really focus our attention and get us into market much faster than if we've been doing a bunch of research on this grant. So we made the best of that.
Today, the company is thriving in Bend, Oregon. We mitigate methane emissions by helping the natural gas industry through their pipeline operations and maintenance. We want to capture and recover all that methane, make sure that the gas stays in the pipe. We are launching in Europe, and thankfully in November I was able to find the next CEO who's going to take the company to the summit. And I'm there helping them and taking all the tribal knowledge and making sure that they continue with our purpose, advancing cleaner energy for our environment.
And the nice part about reuse, most of it stays the same. You don't need new packaging, you don't need new equipment. You buy the bottles, they go through the same manufacturers, through the supply chain, all the way to that point where they're empty. And there we jump in. We get to collect back from all of the supply chain partners that we've aligned with, wine distributors that pick up from the HoReCa spaces, hotels, restaurants, cafes, places where wine is consumed on site. And the easiest is right from our wineries. We go out to the winery partners, they get their club members to bring them back. They're pouring 5 to 7% of those wines on site. And the hard one is getting them back from those big wide systems. So down in California, we get to envision integrating collections into deposit return infrastructure and sorting out reusables from something that would otherwise go to get crushed and sent away.
We've built an incredibly robust ecosystem. So all these partners that you're seeing not only are actual players within the reuse ecosystem that we've developed, but are people at the table doing co-marketing with us. They're out there strategizing. Saxco here, their entire sales team is educated on Revino through a Revino bot that we created through ChatGPT, and they actually go out and they sell for us on the platform. OI does all of our manufacturing. What we've been seeing is great growth over this last year. So we exceeded all of our forecasts that we put for year one, and we're continuing to forecast, but what we're looking at are inflection points. So in 2026, we'll have our first facility online at the end of this year, going into 2026. And then into 2027, we'll be expanding into California and Washington. That's an exciting beat. As we grow, we're continuing to look at other regions, we're continuing looking at other beverage sectors, but this is only the beginning.
Policy is aligning, grants are out there, and we're getting them right now. We're very excited to grow with you. We're raising $1 million. Come join us, come to the party, and come reuse.
You already know what it is, family. We are finished up for the day. I'm heading out. I'm tired. It was a busy day, but it was a good day. I learned a lot, made some decent connections, feel like I was able to network and meet some good people who should be able to help me to advance in my plans and goals for the business. So without further ado, let's get up out of here. Hope you all had a fantastic day. I appreciate coming and checking out the George Fox University campus a little bit. And with all that said and done, baby, it's time to go get some rest. I will catch y'all on the next one. Sa. Peace.